Hi guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel. In this video we're going to show you the iCarsoft CR Max being used on a Porsche 911 Porsche 991 Carrera S. It's a 2013 model. You'll see on the dashboard here we got quite a few warning lights, a few messages in the message center relating to gearbox, start, stop, fault control with the engine, ABS PSM loss, and then back to the fault parking brake and gearbox faults. I've got all of the usual suspects on the warning on the dashboard here, so if you do have any of these, then this will give you a good idea of what tool will allow you to diagnose and reset these. We're using the iCarsoft CR Max. I'm going to pop the link to this kit in the description below this video. There are fakes, there are clones out there. They can damage your vehicle, so it's not worth going down that route, so it's best to stick with the genuine and official products. So we'll, as I say, we'll pop the link to that in the description below this video, okay? So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to click on to diagnostics. As I say, we've got this plugged into the diagnostic port, and you can go through and select your vehicle. We're looking for Porsche. And it's just a demonstration really of how the tool works, showing you in the real world how it will work when you've got it hooked up to a vehicle with some faults. Okay, so we're going to click on 911 991. You can either ask the tool to do a scan of the whole vehicle for you, or you can just select the system yourself by clicking control unit, which is what we're going to do. And we're going to start with the engine electronics. Okay, it's a top of the list one, so we'll just click onto that. And then we'll click on to read fault codes. So we've got 4 fault codes here, and these are all in relation to the check engine light. Well, most of them are in any case. You'll see what I mean in a second. So this top one here, P0317, relating to ignition coil cylinder 6, P0356, same again, cylinder 6, P0306 Misfire Cylinder 6. This one here is relating to the PSM. You do kind of get a little bit of crossover because the engine has been able to not been able to communicate with the PSM, so it's putting a fault in the engine system regarding the PSM. But that's not really an issue. It's a U code, so that's generally like an electrical failure, a communication failure. So this has given us the information to say that there was a fault with the ignition coil on cylinder 6. Once you start getting the ignition coil faults on these vehicles, your best thing to do is just change them all, because eventually the rest of them will come back on the other cylinders, so you'll probably get faults on all of them eventually. So if you change them all now while one's being done, it's going to be a lot more cost effective to do, which is what's being done in this case. We've replaced all 6 ignition coils. So what we're going to do now is go on clear fault memory, and we should be able to get rid of the check engine light at least. Let's see if we can get that turned off. Oh, it's failed. That's because what we need to do is we need to just turn the engine off, but keep the ignition on. So we'll go clear fault memory, erase operation done now. Okay, so that means that has gone off. Well, sorry, the engine light is still on. We'll keep it there for now until we start the engine, because hopefully the idea here will be we start the engine and all of the lights turn off. Okay, so we can do the same for the other systems where we were getting faults. This was a fault with the ABS sensor, front right ABS sensor. So there again, and there's a little bit of crossover there with regards to the airbag. We've got a faulty airbag system as well, which is going to be reset in a second. So we'll reset the ABS faults first. Erase operation done there. You can go back into the system to see if the fault's gone, and it has. And then the last one was the airbag system. So again, we go into read codes. These were the faults we were getting. Bit of an issue with the connection underneath the driver's seat, which has now been sorted. We come out of there, go clear fault memory, okay to that. Erase operation done. Go back into read fault codes. You'll see they've all gone. Okay. So as far as we're concerned now, we've erased faults in the engine system, the ABS PSM system, and also the airbag system. So when I turn the engine on now, we should see an end to all of these faults. Okay, there we go. So the seatbelt is on because, well, I've got the seatbelt done. The red exclamation mark is purely because we need to just take the electronic parking brake off. I've done it now, but I'll put it back on just for we're on a bit of an incline here. And then we've also got the start stop operation. We have got the wheel off, and we think it does that when the wheel isn't actually on. Once we start driving, that will turn off. Okay, but that's the iCarsoft CR Max, and you saw it covers like a huge range of different manufacturers there. So that's just a quick guide on which manufacturers it'll cover, and also a lot of service functions as well. It all depends on the specific vehicle though, so get in touch if you wanted to understand if one of these service functions would work on your vehicle. It's best to send the VIN number to Diagnostic World there. They can check for you. So that's the iCarsoft CL Max in really short time video, just giving you a quick demonstration, just showing it in the real world, I guess. But as I say, there are fakes, there are clones out there in the market. They can damage your vehicle, and it's really not worth going down that route. So the best thing to do is use the link in the description. That will take you directly to the official and genuine product. And that is all she wrote for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this helps.